Forget the big-name draft picks and multi-million-dollar contracts for a minute. Today, we're giving some much-deserved love to the underdogs, the undrafted free agents who are about to take the NFL by storm in 2024. These are the real grinders, the guys who were told they didn't have what it takes, only to defy the odds and become impact players through sheer hard work and determination. For the Dallas Cowboys, a handful of these unheralded gems are poised to take on huge roles and prove the doubters wrong once again. We're talking guys like the ultimate underdog story of Kavontae Turpin, an ex-indoor league player turned Pro Bowl return man, or Terrence Steele, one of the highest-paid undrafted offensive linemen trying to regain his elite form, and Diabo Darren Bland, an emerging young corner with lockdown potential. These are the players that the casual fan probably couldn't pick out of a lineup. But by the end of 2024, they'll be household names in Dallas and have a major say in whether or not the Cowboys hoist that sixth Lombardi trophy. Strap in and get ready to meet the unsung heroes of America's team. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Today, we're putting the spotlight on a few undrafted gems who are primed to play major roles for America's team next season. While the marquee draft picks and superstar players always get the bulk of the hype and attention, we all know some of the league's biggest impact players started their journeys off the radar as undrafted free agents. The Cowboys have been one of the best teams at unearthing and developing these diamonds in the rough UTFAs over the years. Just look at guys like Miles Austin, Tony Romo, and most recently Leighton Vander Esch as prime examples. With a flurry of departures from some big names this offseason, Dallas will be relying on their depth pieces and under-the-radar prospects to emerge even more in 2024. So who are the undrafted studs that could steal the show in Big D next season? Let's break down 3 names to keep a close eye on. First up is offensive tackle Terrence Steele, who has solidified himself as one of the highest-paid undrafted players in the entire NFL. The former Texas Tech standout has been the Cowboys' starting right tackle the past 2 seasons after originally making the roster as a UDFA in 2020. Steele showed serious potential in 2022, earning a massive 4-year, $80 million contract extension from the Cowboys. However, he took a step back last season after tearing his ACL late in 2022. The injury seemed to linger as Steele looked off his game at times, allowing 8 sacks and committing 7 penalties, which both ranked in the top 10 league-wide among offensive linemen. Now, with Tyrone Smith gone and a rookie penciled in at left tackle, the pressure is squarely on Steele's shoulders to rebound in a massive way in 2024. If he can get back to his 2022 form and live up to that $80 million price tag, it will go a long way towards keeping Dak Prescott upright and the entire offense humming. But if Steele struggles again, you could see the whole operation crumble with subpar tackle play on both sides. The Cowboys are banking big on this undrafted gem returning to his pre-injury level of play. It will be a major storyline to monitor in the early stages of 2024. Next up is a guy who might just have the most unbelievable underdog story in the entire league, Kavontae Turpin. This former TCU speedster went completely undrafted out of college, toiling in the USFL and various indoor football leagues for 3 years, trying to get his shot. The Cowboys finally took a flyer on Turpin in 2021, and he instantly emerged as one of the most electrifying return men in the game. Last season, he made his first Pro Bowl while leading the NFL in kickoff return average and racking up nearly 1,000 combined return yards. But Turpin's impact could go even further in 2024. With the new kickoff rules emphasizing returns more than ever before, the diminutive Dynamo's value on special teams is through the roof. And on top of that, the coaching staff has been raving about getting him more involved on offense as a receiver and gadget weapon after he barely played from scrimmage last year. The WR3 job is wide open in Dallas, and Turpin is currently sitting as the team's fourth receiver behind Jalen Tolbert on the depth chart. Even if he doesn't outright claim that starting spot, you can bet offensive coordinator Mike McCarthy will find creative ways to get 9 on the field and let him work his magic after the catch. Whether it's taking jet sweeps, running crazy motion stuff, or just getting targeted vertically off his elite speed, don't be shocked if KaVontae Turpin goes from special teams ace to one of the most electrifying offensive weapons in the entire league in 2024. This is a true underdog story that could reach incredible heights. The final name to know in the undrafted hero conversation is emerging cornerback Darren Bland, who was coined with the amazing nickname Debo coming out of Little Fresno State. Bland didn't get much run as a rookie in 2022, but he came up huge when pressed into a starting role last season due to injuries in the Cowboys secondary. Despite starting just one game, Bland racked up 22 total tackles, made some seriously impressive plays on the ball, and flashed big-time potential with his combination of size, physicality, and ball skill. At 6'1", 200 pounds, with elite speed and length, Bland looks like he has all the traits to be a premier press/man coverage corner at the NFL level. Even if he doesn't start right away, you can bet Dan Quinn and the defensive staff will find ways to get Bland on the field a ton in 2024 in certain packages and sub-packages. Bland has the skill set and mentality to be a physical run support player, as well as a ball hawk who can make offenses pay for testing him downfield. He's one of those feisty, uber-competitive guys in the mold of Richard Sherman who will never back down. With so much uncertainty around the Cowboys' cornerback group entering this season, don't sleep on Bland solidifying himself as a key cog in the revamped secondary. Those are 3 guys I'll certainly have my eyes glued on from the jump in 2024. But who are you most intrigued by from this undrafted bunch? And which other UDFAs do you think could surprise and crack the rotation for Dallas? Drop those thoughts in the comments below and smash that like button if you want to see more in-depth Dallas Cowboys analysis and breakdowns like this heading into the season. That's all from me, but I'll catch y'all again real soon. Until next time, take it easy and grace period.